How's it going, everybody? It is Virizion. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day, and welcome back to another Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon Wi-Fi battle versus Zach over here in the RU tier. So we're just going to lead off with our Froslass. Going to try and get a spike up here and there, as unfortunately he leads off with a Magic Bouncer named Espeon, so obviously I do not want to stay in, and I don't want to catch a Shadow Ball to the face, so I'm going to go with my Mandibuzz over here. Hopefully it's not going to be like a Dazzling Gleam Espeon, hopefully not Virizion Z as well. You don't see that too much anyways. Usually I would see like a Choice Specs Espeon, maybe even a Calm Mind one, maybe even a Colbur Berry one, but rarely I would see a Virizion Z Dazzling Gleam one. But it could happen with Calm Mind. So, anyways, Mandibuzz comes in, and I'm just going to throw off a knockoff. Luckily, the Espeon didn't go for like a trick, maybe predicted me to want to switch out into something. But also, I could maybe switch into Steelix, and usually Steelix are Mega, so they don't really want to trick when that thing comes out. So luckily, I knock off the Escavalier's Band, which is very nice, so that now it can't really do too much damage if I, want to switch into Steelix, and if it locks himself into Drill Run. But that would be a nice risky play if you wanted to make that play. So Steelix should be able to take a Drill Run, and I do want to get my Stealth Rocks up, and I have a feeling he probably won't go into Espeon on a Steelix, since Espeon would literally get annihilated by Mega Steelix, like, by anything really. So I'm hoping that he won't do it, and luckily he did not, as he just wants to throw off a Drill Run and see maybe how much that does to my Mega Steelix. That doesn't really do too much, and I guess he's scared out by my Mega Steelix. Maybe Mega Steelix could run Fire Fang, you never really know, or just he was like, yeah, this Drill Run is not doing anything. I'm switching in Bronzong, maybe on the potential Earthquake, but I'm going to switch into my Froslass because it's a nice little double right there, because I had a feeling he might want to go to Bronzong, and now I can go for a Taunt because I do not want him to get Stealth Rocks up. And now I can hopefully get a spike up because he might think I go for a Shadow Ball right there. And he does not want to bring an Espeon on a Shadow Ball because it will just get 1-hit KO'd. So he just throws off the Gyro Ball right there. And it is a nice 2-hit KO. So I'm going to go for the Destiny Bond over here, since the only real thing he can do is attack me if he doesn't want to stay in. Since I did taunt him, he can't really go for anything else. And luckily he does go for the Gyro Ball and knock out Froslass. And I take him down with me because of that Destiny Bond. Get a Cursed Body right there, which doesn't really matter since Bronzong is gone either way. So now I bring in my Tyrantrum, and I was like, alright, looking at his team, he might want to go into like Espeon or Galvantula at this point, maybe get Sticky Webs up, or maybe hit me hard with Espeon. So I'm like, alright, maybe I can get a Rock Polish off. So he hits me with that Hidden Power Ice, I'm guessing. That would make the most sense with Galvantula, I would say. And it's super effective, and it's also Life Orb, but luckily Tyrantrum lives it, since Tyrantrum is decently bulky, even though it does a ton of damage, but Galvantula is pretty dang strong. So I go for the Rock Polish, get that +2 speed, and now I am able to knock out the Galvantula with a nice Earthquake. So this Tyrantrum is pretty cool. It has Lum Berry. It's not Z-move. My Z-move on the team is Virizion, and it's pretty dope. I like Grassium Z Virizion with Swords Dance, Close Combat, and Substitutes. But yeah, this one is Hone Claws with Head Smash. I like Hone Claws because you never miss once you get that one Hone Claws off with Head Smash. Ooh. It is just beautiful not to miss Head Smash. Luckily, I do not miss a Head Smash on that Cloyster, because that would be pretty bad. Cloyster was very scary versus my team with Icicle Spear. Luckily, you didn't have Ice Shard, too. You don't really run into Cloyster with Ice Shard, but they could potentially run it. So it brings us into Espeon. I just go for another Head Smash, knock that cleanly out. And, man, Head Smash is just such a powerful move. 150 base power. Luckily, Tyrantrum does have an amazing ability called Rock Head, so you don't have to take any recoil damage or crash damage from any moves. And, yeah, in comes the Mandibuzz. Big Pecks goes down, and that's pretty funny. Maybe Mandibuzz does have some big Pecks. So, I actually I'm running Mandibuzz with big Pecks on this team with Brave Birds. Pretty nice to catch other Mons in. So I go for another Head Smash on the Escavalier. Unfortunately, I do miss right there, and Drill Run does knock me out from the Escavalier, but that's totally fine because I still have my Steelix, and I can just easily come in and Earthquake, since Escavalier is the last Pokemon in the back. So this is a pretty cool team made by 49 Mandalix, I'm guessing. And yeah, it's really, really fun with Tyrantrum. Usually I would like to run a Z-move Tyrantrum, and in this case, Lum Berry can come in clutch against maybe a Will-O-Wisp, Mega Banette, or just really any status move that really just comes up on a Tyrantrum. So down goes Scavalier to that Mega Steelix Earthquake, and that's a GG to Zach right there. So up next we have Syvird over here. He has the Mega Banette. It's not Mega Slowbro because that's banned. And Toxicroak, I love Toxicroak, really good in RU tier. And then Virizion could be the Z mover, I'm guessing. Swallow, usually Specs. Could be Guts, maybe, but usually Specs. And then Donphan, most likely the rocker on Syvird's team. So, pretty threatening team. He has 2 fighting types, which is always annoying to deal with, especially my team has not too good switch-ins to those Pokemon, and always fighting types are just really good coverage moves they have, and just really breakthrough teams. So he has some good breakers on his team. I'm just going to lead off Froslass, as unfortunately he leads off with a Mega Banette. Mega Banette is a problem because it can run a plethora of moves that could potentially like just be annoying. You got Will-O-Wisp on there, you got Dazzling Gleam, you got Knockoff, Shadow Claw, Destiny Bond. It's just a really annoyance. And then you have also Gunk Shot, could be a problem. So I'm gonna make the play going to Mandibuzz over here. Hopefully he doesn't have Dazzling Gleam. I should be able to live it after he goes for whatever on my Froslass. Maybe he wants to go for a knockoff like he just throws out right there. Gets rid of my leftovers, which is unfortunate. Nice little chip that I need to maybe live hits here and there. So I'm just going to throw off my knockoff over here. Hopefully he does not have Dazzling Gleam. Like I said, he just switches out, so he does not, most likely. And plus, Dazzling Gleam wouldn't knock me out. But knockoff wouldn't knock out Mega Banette. So, and usually Mega Banette is should be faster, I would say. So in comes the Swellow as I try to go for a Taunt on this Donphan, thinking he'd go for Stealth Rocks right there. And yeah, I don't have Defog on this Mandibuzz, so I just do not want him to get Stealth Rocks up, and I also want to keep my Focus Sash with the Froslass. And also I predict him to not want to go for a Boom Burst since I have pretty good switch-ins, which is like Steelix and my Assault Vest Slowking. He should have guessed I'm like maybe Assault Vest Slowking, because usually Slowking are Assault Vest, and they just have decent special defense either way. So I predict him to want to go for U-turn as he brings in Toxicroak, and yeah, he goes for the Gunk Shot. Doesn't really do too much as I went for a knockoff, which is very, very nice. Got rid of his Life Orb, and yeah, I lived that Gunk Shot pretty well, and then I can go for the Brave Bird and knock him out. So pretty nice for me, even though I did reveal I have Brave Bird, which is a little unfortunate because maybe he would want to bring in Virizion on my Mandibuzz, thinking I don't have Brave Bird, but I do. So now in comes Swellow, and now I bring in my Slowking on the Swellow. Able to take the Boom Burst pretty dang well, and now I can fire off a Future Sight, as I guess he would probably want to bring in Slowbro against my Slowking, because Slowbro can pretty much take anything Slowking wants to go for, but luckily the Slowking is equipped to pretty much like get out Slowbros and dish out Future Sights against other Pokemon on the team. So I throw off a Scald, you know, waste a turn so that Future Sight can hit another Pokemon, because I do have Dragon Tail with the Slowking, and I just go for that on the second turn so that Future Sight can hit whatever Pokemon Dragon Tail, you know, forces in. So he goes for a Calm Mind, throws off a Scald. Unfortunately, he does get a burn right there, but I do take barely anything from Scald, and also I do have Regenerator, so I'm able to just like pretty much get a lot of HP back, and hopefully take another Boom Burst from Swellow, even though Burn kind of sucks, since Boom Burst might be able to two-shot me, maybe, with a burn damage, because I am getting pretty low with the burn damage. So Future Sight hits that Donphan pretty well. Nice chip damage on there. Now I'm going to bring in my Mandibuzz, just an off chance he wants to go for Knockoff or Earthquake. If he goes for Stealth Rocks, that's fine. I can get a Roost off and potentially keep Mandibuzz longer in the game. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. He might think I have Defog on the Mandibuzz, so he might want to just go for like an Ice Shard or something like that, but he doesn't go for Ice Shard. And maybe even Ice Shard doesn't knock me out with the Donphan he's running, if he has that. Since he was running Leftovers Donphan, so he might just be like Rapid Spin, Stealth Rocks, knock off an Earthquake is what I'm guessing. And whenever I run a Soul Vest Donphan, I like to run Ice Shard though. But yeah. Anyways, I just go for a Taunt, just off chance he has Toxic. You never really know. He might have Toxic, but yeah, just taunt him. Maybe I should have knocked off right there on the Donphan. I could have caught that Swellow on the switching, and oof, that would have been nice, but oh well. Getting rid of that Specs would be beautiful. So now I bring in Steelix over here because I don't want to bring in Slowking, because Slowking might get chipped too much to the point where it might get 2-KO'd. I don't know. The first one did around like 30-ish to 40-ish%, I would say. It's really high damage rolls that I don't want Slowking taking. And Steelix also could potentially get Rocks up. Like, that's just what I want, is to get Stealth Rocks up to punish the Swellow from coming in over and over again, all the other Pokemon. And also, it makes him predict me as well, as he wants to go into Donphan and see if he wants to go for the Wrap Spin. But I could go into Froslass and block that spin, and I could go for an Ice Beam and knock the Donphan out. So I'm guessing he probably wants to catch the Froslass on the switch-in, so he goes for the knockoff as I go into Virizion. Virizion was like a mid-ground play, I would say, since Virizion can take an Earthquake and take a knockoff. It can take a Wrap Spin, and also I can threaten out the Donphan and threaten out most of his Pokemon with Virizion, since most of his Pokemon don't really want to take a hit from Virizion. So luckily I knock out the Donphan with a nice Leaf Blade, just safe play, and I get to keep my Stealth Rocks up, so Swellow is going to get punished here and there. So in comes Swellow. Obviously, I'm not going to stay in against a Boom Burst mon. I go my Steelix, hoping that maybe I can take 2 Boom Burst, but at the same time, it just does not look good. Like, it's going to get 2-KO'd. And unfortunately, it does crit me right there, but it doesn't even matter since I calced it and I saw Boom Burst 2-KOs me from the range I was at, so it doesn't really matter. Maybe I could have switched into Slowking, but I think that would have got 2-shotted as well since Swellow, Boom Burst, Choice Pecks is a strong monster. So down goes Steelix, and now I can go into my Tyrantrum, which should be able to take a Boom Burst to the face. Can't really take 2, though, I'm pretty sure. So I'm just going to throw off Head Smash. Not want to go for Hone Claws or Rock Polish just yet, because, you know, the Mega Manette could have Destiny Bond, and I can't really, you know, sweep his team. And also, you never really know, he might want to just stay in and Boom Burst me and predict me, maybe want to go for a Dragon Dance or something. Even though I think Dragon Dance +1 should be able to outspeed Swellow if I'm max speed. So, unfortunately, I missed a second Head Smash on the Slowbro. That might have been able to knock it out right there if it's a nice roll, I'm pretty sure. So he gets a nice slack off. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to switch out because I don't want to take the Scald to the face. So I'm going to go to Froslass. Should be able to take a Scald, and maybe I can get a Spike up. He could stay in, but he might be risking Destiny Bond on the Froslass. Luckily, no burn, because then he wouldn't even have to attack me to knock me out. He can just go for Calm Minds, and that would just be really annoying. But maybe I'll have to Dragon Tail him out with Slowking, and then Slowking will have to take a nice chunk from Psyshock. So, yeah. Unfortunately, he just goes for the Psyshock as I go for Spikes. Just an off chance he switched out. I think that was my best play. Because if he switched out and I went for like Destiny Bond, then that kind of suck. Because then he can bring in Banette, and then he can just like wait till Destiny Bond goes away and just knock me out. Since my Froslass doesn't have any attacking moves. It has Will-O-Wisp though, so that could do something, I guess. But he could have. Well, I don't think he'd Shadow Sneak me when I have Destiny Bond up. But yeah, anyways, I go to Mandibuzz. He switches out to Swellow. I was really close to going for knockoff, but I was just like, I'd rather just go for Roost. It pretty much can live a Boom Burst and Swellow, and also I can live a hit from like Psyshock and Scald and just keep Mandibuzz longer in the game, potentially. So I felt like that was my best play, as I do live the Boom Burst, very nice, and I can knock him out with the Brave Bird, and then I get to keep my Mandibuzz, but unfortunately Banette comes out and I'm only at 2 HP, and I don't have any way of getting rid of the hazards on my side of the field, so I'm like, alright, well, Mandibuzz, you're gone. So he just throws off the Shadow Sneak, and I don't really want to switch a Pokemon into Mega Banette because it's a hard-hitting mon, so I don't have too much to switch into it either way, and I want to keep most of my mons pretty healthy as much as I can. So now I'm going to go with my Tyrantrum over here, and Tyrantrum, if he does want to go for a Wisp, I can take it. Hopefully he's not keeping a Dazzling Gleam, like I said, in the back for the right moment, but I'm guessing he doesn't have it. Like, he has Shadow Sneak, he has Knockoff, but most likely he doesn't. So I just go for a safe Head Smash. Unfortunately, I missed that Slowbro. I got that Spike and Stealth Rock for a reason, to hopefully 2-shot the Slowbro. That Spike really helped out a lot, but unfortunately, I missed that Head Smash. So I'm like, alright, well, we're not missing Head Smashes today. I'm going for the Home Claws. Also, I was really close to switching into Virizion right there, predicting him to maybe want to go for a Scald, because Scald should be able to maybe burn me and just 2-shot my Tyrantrum, maybe even 1-shot, depending on his investment in special attack. But I'm thinking he's max defense, judging on the rolls from Head Smash. So, throw off Head Smash. I'm praying that I can live the Scald, but calcing it, I think I have a very small chance of living. I'm pretty sure. So, unfortunately, down goes my Tyrantrum, and Slowbro is just, you know, taking those +1 Head Smashes for days. So now I'm bringing Virizion over here. Not looking too good. I'm still having hope, though. I just go for a safe Leaf Blade on the Slowbro, knock it out. He has, his last 2 Pokemon are Virizion and his Mega Banettes. I do have Substitute, but at the same time, if he does have Destiny Bond, I think it's pointless, because if I go for Substitute, he goes for Destiny Bond. He's slower than me, so I don't have to attack him either way. And it'd pretty much always be where Destiny Bond is up, no matter what. Even though maybe I could stall out Destiny Bonds, but he can just keep like Shadow Calling and breaking my sub. And I don't know if I'll have enough HP to have enough substitutes for him to waste enough Destiny Bonds. So either way, I think I was pretty much screwed, because yeah, I couldn't beat the Mega Banette with my Virizion. So I just throw off the Z move. Maybe on the off chance he does have Destiny Bond and he goes for Wisp and I can knock him out, but that's unfortunate. Mega Banette goes for Destiny Bond and unfortunately takes it down my Virizion as well. So Slowking is last mod. My last hope is for him to not be Grassium Z. So I was like, maybe there's a small chance, but you know, Virizion's, I've been running into a lot of Grassium Z's. Heck, I'm running my own Grassium Z, and he throws off his own Grassium Z. So I was like, dang it, man. Why can't you be like, I don't know, Fighting MZ? So, because I did have a chance, I think I had a really good chance to live a Leaf Blade from Virizion, from the Slowking's HP I was at, and then potentially I can knock him out with a Psyshock from my Slowking. So, unfortunately, I'm going to get Bloom Doomed, and Slowking's eyes are going to turn X's, and down it goes. So that was a GG to Cypher, very close game. Unfortunately, I missed those Head Smashes, but hey, what can you do? I mean, it was still a really close game, so I like it. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, do your thing. Comment question of the day is, what is your favorite spiker? Leave it down in the comments. One of my favorite spikers is probably Greninja. Most likely because it's one of the best spikers in the game, obviously. And, you know, Froslass is a close second. I like fast spikers, and Froslass is a spin blocker as well. Froslass does pretty good in a lot of tiers with its, you know, Ghost and Ice Stab, even though it's a PU mon, but hey, we're using it in RU. So yeah, I'll see you guys next video. Peace, peace.